First of all, in our list today, we're gonna make a quick mention to Black Myth WuKong. With only about 40 more days to arrive on PCs and consoles, Black Myth WuKong is loosely based on one of China's most famous novels, The Journey to the West, and right now happens to be one of the biggest games out of the region. Now, developers announced an August 20 release date for it, coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. This game is a Souls-like action RPG. It's a single-player game set in a deep mythological story of the Monkey King.
Welcome to the first ever open-world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
Coming in seconds, we've got here Star Wars Outlaws, previously rumored to be coming in 2025, now actually due for PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X on August 30. Now, we just learned that this triple gem is the size of 3 Assassin's Creed Odyssey games in scale, while also offering a whole different direction compared to previous entries of its own kind of games. In every way possible in a near endless galaxy of opportunities, they said.
Alright, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools. Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me? Come on. Whoa.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is!
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions lie.
Hey, Nix!
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad. Hold tight!
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on!
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments, and adventures to discover. Traverse the lush jungle world of Akiva, the ancient city of Kijimi, the dangerous savannah moon of Tashara, or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move.
Listen, I don't care what you were doing back on Earth, shooting hobos in tracksuits or sweating in a bush in some godforsaken jungle.
Touted as the extraction horror game with high-stakes asymmetrical combats. Well, Level Zero Extraction here, as you can see, is a multiplayer first-person extraction shooter that lets you play as both sides, either play solo or in team fights with human beings against aliens, or play as the enemy side and take down every single human. Well, what's kind of cool is that you can actually go rogue in this game and betray your friends to just save yourself. That's the beauty of it. This game is coming to all consoles on August 6th.
That day, I accepted my fate and left my village. A person chosen to offer their soul to the goddess, an alm, must journey to the mana tree.
In January this year, Square Enix revealed a new game in the Mana series, supposedly the future and a new direction in the series, with something called Visions of Mana. It was an action RPG anime, as beautiful as the previous entries, in which the player will take the role of a curious mind and carefree protagonist who accompanies his friend on a journey to the Tree of Mana. This game is coming to PCs and on consoles on August 29.
Mission for those who may come after. I don't want to have to give all of this up. I want to keep living my life. And now that I've realized that, I know that what I really want is to stay here and keep making memories with you, Val.
You through your beat as the ACPD's newest recruit. Welcome to the Rotten Apple. Good police work starts on the ground. Everything from parking infractions to vandalism to bank heists is procedurally generated in-game, so you never know what the day will bring.
Now, Precinct drops you into the heart of crime suspense action experience. This game hits consoles like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, of course PCs. Previously it was a July 15, now it's gonna be coming out on August 15, just a month later, letting you explore horrible streets, solve people's problems and bring justice to the hood, some killer graphics and a gripping storyline. It seems to be all about keeping it real and just leveling up on a thrilling ride.
Every once in a while. Callouts can happen at any time, so you'll need to be ready to respond. Not everyone will react positively when you arrive on the scene, but you've got a variety of methods at your disposal to resolve the situation. Let your partner handle the paperwork. It's time to gear up for the next mission. You'll unlock new equipment in the armory as you gain experience. Tonight, we're taking to the skies on a helicopter patrol. You'll need to keep the spotlight trained on the perp to bring down their resistance meter while coordinating the ground response with the support menu. You can call in squad cars, spike strips, roadblocks and more to help you bring them to justice.
Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer.
Quantic Dream and Red Thread Games have announced the Dustborn as planned for release on August 20 this year. Now, the new game, for those of you who missed it, the folks promised to be building on their experience, creating single-player narrative-driven projects such as Dungeons and the Dreamfall chapters, and exploring it even more. This is a character-driven game about people and the power of words, about understanding your crew and the relationship, how your words can shape the world around you.
Be gone!
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not going anywhere.
Stop it! Stand down, officers! Oh, come on! Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me, you'll look after each other.
But it's our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target.
Last month, Sony even dropped another trailer and a release date for the game Concord, a release date of August 23 on PCs and the PlayStation 5 exclusively. Now, we mentioned Concord before, maybe once or twice last year. This game is a 5 versus 5 multiplayer first-person shooter in which you play as a bunch of rascals doing heists on alien planets. In fact, the developer said it's designed to inspire social play, where every match of this game is an opportunity for a new story. Take a look.
You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Finally, to battle. Endless rage!
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy.
No wonder. Ava is teeming with life. which makes it that much more important to preserve.
Sitting on Steam with a demo, number 8, we have Creatures of Ava, inviting you to a vibrant world where you nurture fantasy wildlife. It's not just that, you see, you're going to be exploring a lot of diverse environments and engage in battles too, customize creatures, and discover hidden secrets in an exciting action-adventure creature-saving package. With some really good visuals apparently and a captivating gameplay, this Creatures of Ava promises an endless fun. Coming to Xbox Series X and PC as a Microsoft exclusive on August 7.
Because time is of the essence, and we can only save so many creatures. But you know what? We're not backing down. As humans, when life throws obstacles at us, we learn how to overcome them and move forward. Vic? We've got company again. Vic?
Bandai Namco announced Gundam Breaker 4 for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, 5 and also PCs, and a release date of August 29 this year. They actually released over 20 minutes of gameplay for it, showing off how you can customize your own Gundam model and engage with different strategies in battles. With some new parts, improved combat mechanics and an engaging storyline, Gundam Breaker 4 will offer a 24-player online multiplayer too. Announced a tad over a year ago, CYGNI, on the other hand, just got itself a new update trailer, more gameplay, and a release window of August 6 this year. It's going to be coming out of PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X as well. This CYGNI All Guns Blazing by Konami itself, by the way, is touted as a spaceship shmup that harkens back to the classic days of arcade shooting, whilst introducing a breathtaking modern futuristic presentation and looks. Yeah, look guys, Shadow of the Ninja, now Reborn, is finally coming to PC, Switch and other consoles on August 29 this year. Now the release date's actually gone gold and developers even came up with another trailer for it this week. This is right now maybe one of the finest Shinobi-inspired platformers ever made. It's a classic Nintendo game, completely redesigned in both audio, visuals and even includes new content.
To explore the mysteries of the infinite, or would we use it to destroy?
At number 12, we have a new Sam & Max remastered game called The Devil's Playhouse Remastered. For those of you new, it's a graphic adventure video game developed by Telltale, and also the third and final season of the Sam & Max episode series 2, following the series' story of the first two games with updated graphics, enhanced gameplay, and the continuation of the story arc. This game is coming out to PCs and all consoles on August 14th.
His emerging powers, but are his visions of the future a sign of tragedy to come?
Enjoying the ride, Sam?
Shouldn't I be waking up about now? We're on the case.
Freelance police, I heard a lot about you guys.
I have come to issue a challenge. I offer the adventure of a lifetime.
Now we're getting to the good part.
Looks like it's time to boil the haggis.
Max is all short-term memory. I have to bring him back up to speed every once in a while.
My heart is naughty. My heart says.
If you can't wait until August 15, there is right now a playable demo for Farewell North available on Steam. If you're entirely new, however, to the project here, this is a narrative adventure open world game in nature set in Scotland, and you play as this cute, friendly little dog doing his best to bring meaning into his owner's life. So yeah, it's a story about loss and mental health, as developers put it. It's set to be coming to PCs and Xbox Series X only as Microsoft exclusive on August 15. Gori, Cuddly, Carnage is another action-adventure package coming from the same developers of the game Outlaws. It's a hack-and-slash adventure where you control this deadly cat and you have to fight your enemies to save the world from a mutant. Now this game combines humor, some intense action, and an actual story. It's going to be coming to Switch, PlayStation, Xbox consoles, and PCs, and all at the same time on August 29 this year.
As captain, you can tailor your crew and choose their roles to fit your playstyle.
However, if you're rooting for some tactical turn-based combats, you can wish this SteamWorld Heist 2 on stores right now. This time, you get to command a crew of robots in a brand new strategy experience with new missions, abilities, and an engaging story too. Lots of people said it, I'll say too. It's a must-play for fans. You will be exploring the world and engaging in real-time naval combats. This game is launching on August 9 this year. Number 16, it's the one and only World of Goo. This has actually been my most awaited, anticipated game personally, because I've honestly had the best time of my life, at least some of the best time of my life as a teenager with it. And for those of you who will missed it, World of Goo 2 is a physics-based dramatic puzzle game, which actually picks up after the events of the prequel with better graphics, new physics, and apparently more characters. It's set to be coming to all consoles on August 2nd.
over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool.
Anyway, who here is familiar with the Reign games? You know, Reign's Game of Thrones, Reign's Majesty, or just Reigns itself? Because the same developers are making a reality TV show dating sim adventure kind of game called The Crush House. Here's the thing, you can try this game's demo on Steam. The full game is set to be coming out August 9. It's a first-person view adventure game set in the 90s, and you actually play as a producer. It's like the Sims games, but it's in first-person view, and maybe a tad less engaging.
Priscilla finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their own hands. Finally goes down the success slide. Do not miss this week in The Crush House.
If you didn't know this already, Streets of Rogue, the sequel, is actually shifting gear and making their new entries so big in scale. This game is tagged as the open world, and for those of you, new to it, it's a somewhat Hotline Miami-looking pixel art action adventure and a shooter that promises to offer biggest amounts of content in a pixel art style game. It's set to be coming to PCs, Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4 on August 14. Number 19, we have Dredge, the Iron Rig, the second official expansion for Dredge, one of the most well-received Lovecraftian cosmic horror fishing games that's ever made, if any other is made. And the Iron Rig DLC adds a new constructible destination with its own story. There's gonna be new items, a 3 to 5 hour experience, and a new side story. Oh, a bigger boat. Anyway, this edition is coming out to PCs and all consoles as well on August 15. Take a look. Sitting on Steam with a demo, if you like. Last but not least, we have a side-scrolling puzzle adventure game called Blunted and the Malen. One of the loveliest gameplay demos I've tried this year. This game is a mix of 2D, 3D, and a really artful pixel design on top of a banger soundtrack and atmosphere, and some amazing puzzles. It's a point-and-click puzzle game consisting of 8 linear chapters, where each one players engage with different puzzles and different events. Check it out.